Of course, we have to talk about how this segment works. Kate, can you tell us how this segment works?
Yeah, so each week we read 3 stories based on the theme, and this week's theme is sibling issues.
A sibling
Oh my God,
Ooh,
you're a
we got
sibling.
those. And then the 4 of us discuss our ideas on these stories and then recommend songs for each story.
Ooh, all of us actually have a brother or a sister.
Yeah.
All 4 of us.
Let's start with
Sister.
Giselle.
Yeah, and you have a brother, I have a sister, and you have a sister.
Oh, Giselle has a brother only, right? Don't you have a younger
Older brother.
sister?
Older brother.
Only. Oh, 너 누구랑 헷갈렸지?
헷갈리기도. I'm joking. That's for this. That's for the Sunday segment.
Giselle has a sister. Obviously, Kate has a sister too.
Older sister.
Older
Right,
sister.
right,
Are we all
right.
막내?
And she's living in some country that's
Killa 빼고
Qatar.
다 막내야.
Qatar.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm the power 첫째 because all my cousins are even younger than me. I'm the
wow,
oldest cousin too.
you're like the first.
Then Giselle and Kate, high five to the spoiled 둘째. Woohoo!
막내s are the best.
You guys are all 막내s then.
Yeah.
So we only have all one sibling then. I don't know. Maybe we can connect with the people that sent in all these stories today, right?
Right, definitely. So, of course, we have to ask some questions about relationship with a sibling. So, I'm sure all of us have a good relationship with siblings. But until when was it bad? Because when we were young, I'm sure we fought a lot, right?
Yes.
How was
Actually,
it?
for me, when we were younger, we were even closer, I think.
Ah,
Because
진짜.
we didn't really have a lot of people to play with. Because we were moving around so much that we didn't really have friends. So I think when we were younger, we were only friends to each other.
Interesting.
Cute. And you guys
because-
lived together at that time, you
Yeah,
know?
of course.
Now everyone's like living
I was only like,
separately.
what, 7, 6. So of course I lived with my mom.
Kate, what about
Yeah.
you? Did you have cat fight with your sister?
The
all the
only
time?
thing we would
Cake fight.
ever fight about is like me wanting to borrow her clothes. And
Oh.
she hated it. She hated it. Like
right.
I would be like, "Can I just wear this?" And then she'd be like, "Okay, but you have to do 10 chores." So I have to do 10 chores to
Okay,
wear
so-
it once.
Wow.
How does these chores count? You know, can you throw out the trash like 10 times in a row and be like, oh, I
No,
did 10
she has
chores?
to ask stuff. Like she's upstairs. She's like, "Can you make me mozzarella sticks?" And then I have to go downstairs, microwave it, and then bring it. She's like, "It's cold in the middle," and I'm like, "Okay, just to wear
It's cold
one
in the middle and then she just
She's like, "Do it again."
갖고 와.
Literally, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait, remember when you listen to YouTube, you could crop out this part and send it to your sister.
I will. Love you, sister.
What about you, Giselle? Until when? Were you guys all right, or did you guys
Yeah, and your
fight?
brother does music, right? And your sister's a flight attendant.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
how do you know everything, Killa? 나 왜 몰라?
You don't follow me on social media?
No, I follow, but why do I
And your
not
sister,
notice
I think
that?
your sister's birthday is like October 28th.
What?
24th.
24th, right?
되게
Somewhere over
close.
there. Because
뭐야?
I just
crazy.
These days I remember because I saw you on Insta,
Yeah.
and you told us a long time ago, of course.
Yeah.
Wow.
And for him, because my sister's birthday is actually near hers.
Ah,
his
right,
sister's
right.
birthday.
비슷해서.
Still,
That's what I remember.
you're so
그래도.
intentional. That's good.
And Giselle, usually people who have an older brother, they say they are trained very tough. Are you a tough
It's
girl?
not the case for me because he's 7 years older than me.
Oh.
So when I was in elementary school, he was in high school. So he was like an adult to me. He was like an idol that, you know, I can never pick a
Aw.
fight with him.
You guys didn't punch
Right.
each other.
But I think we fight more now.
이제 좀
Really?
컸구나.
Why?
윤수 씨가 좀 컸네.
Because I mean, before, like, I can't, you know, if he says, like, don't talk to me that way, then that was it. You know, that was the answer. But, like, right now, it's just,
왜 안
I'm
돼?
like, I'm an
네가
adult
뭔데?
too. Like,
나도 이제 30살 넘었어.
Oh, interesting. But the fun thing is, like, you guys are like, producing music together, right?
Right.
Since the beginning.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So I know, right?
Interesting,
Isn't it
cool.
so good.
Oh, lucky.
You could work.
it's not from the beginning.
Oh.
I started music doing it alone because he didn't approve of me.
All right,
yeah.
he didn't want
Remember
me
that.
to do
He
it.
didn't want me to do
Yeah, in the
music.
beginning, yeah, he was
Right.
against it, right?
Yeah.
And then afterwards, he like helped you. Afterwards,
Yeah, after I
right?
released first single
Uh-huh.
with my crew, yeah, he was like,
좋다. Your parents must be really happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, it's like
Okay.
Billie Eilish and her brother.
Oh, that's so true. You're
Yeah,
right.
you're
such a
right.
power
You're so
team.
right.
맞아.
Yeah, Xander.
Yeah.
We want to know about you and your
Yeah.
sister.
Oh, we killed each
Victoria,
other.
right?
But we have 9 lives, so we survived. No, just kidding. My sister, I think it was until she left for college. Back then, oh man, her puberty was like she was possessed. She was crazy.
possessed.
She would like I was also very hot tempered. She was like crazy, so we would like kick each other, punch each other. And,
How many years are you guys apart?
2 years. She's
2
86, I'm
years.
88.
yeah.
Wait, no, after
That's
거짓말
kind
해야
of
돼.
catty.
I'm 2000년생
Right.
and she's 98년생. 이렇게 거짓말해야지.
Ew. Does she tolerate your jokes?
No, she won't. She probably gonna let you at me too. But yeah, we were really crazy back then. So but
back
until
then.
she went to college, 맞아, back then.
Kate's
Back
questions
then.
are so good right now.
Yeah, Kate.
I'm not even doing a radio show. Right? I'm just like watching them talking.
노래 나갈 때 조심해. I will turn off the camera. Well, until she left, she went to the States to study, right, in California. And then there was a time I saw like, 나가 간다. And we become like really suddenly good friends.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
after
Right,
that, I
right.
think we became really, really close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
you
you're
guys look-
separated, you get closer.
Yeah, really.
맞아.
Like you guys are close. It seems like.
But before that, whoa, we were like crazy. All right, it's now time to get to our first story. Kate, would you have the honor to read it for us?
Of course.
All right, let's get to
Not
the,
again.
Okay.
Let's get to the first sibling story for today.
I have a younger sister. We're on good terms and we hang out a lot. But the thing is, we don't look alike. People think we're friends, not sisters when they see us. And my sister is prettier than I am. She's in really good shape too. Everything was fine until the boys who went out with me all fell for my sister. No. I can feel that they're immediately attracted to her once they see her. And my sister's a homebody who doesn't get along with people very well. So guys don't know how to talk to her. But I even envy that about her. I feel sad that I'm not pretty as she is.
Now playing 21 Ugly.
Oh man.
Ugly, just like her, I wanna be pretty.
So
Okay,
sad.
so Giselle, what do you think about this story?
This is it actually made me sad.
Yeah, think about it. What if your brother was prettier than you?
Oh my god. But you know
I just
what?
put
We
that in your head.
actually look alike.
Oh, you do.
Oh.
My friends, all of my friends say,
Yeah, you must be handsome.
I don't even know what that means.
뭔가 칭찬 같은 욕이지.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
keep
actually,
going.
You guys look alike.
Yeah. So like my
Alright.
friends, my close friends, they always say like if my brother had long hair,
A week.
he would look like me.
Show us later. 나 궁금하다.
나도
There's an
궁금하다.
app that gives you long hair. You know, you should
Right.
try.
Oh, we can try that, right? Yeah. Okay. So what do you think about it? Anyways, the fact that this sister, this older sister or younger sister, this is the older sister. So this older sister feels kind of insecure that her younger sister is prettier than she is, right?
I know.
Yeah.
But it seems like a lot of sisters have this kind of like similar
Yeah.
problems.
Yep.
I've seen it before, but I don't have a sister, so I can't really understand
Okay,
this.
so there's only one person who is a sister to their sister and has a sister.
Hey.
I know you guys all have like opposite gender siblings.
Yes, we do.
맞아.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sister, for
What do
sure.
you think?
You're the
This
sister
kind
to
of
your
stuff.
sister.
Yeah.
Okay, first question, Kate. Are you the pretty one or the more
No,
ugly one?
she is. She got all the good traits.
She got all the
I
good
got all the
traits.
bad traits from my parents. I'm so
That's
sorry,
not
parents. You don't have
true.
any bad traits. But I don't know. I think I have a better personality. I really think so.
I
Okay.
think this is the way that you're supposed to go, right? You gotta, you can tell that she has like love for herself, the energy,
Right.
positive
No.
energy for herself.
Me, I'm
Another
just trying to make
question.
myself feel
Is she
better.
a good singer like you?
She is.
Oh.
Growing up, my parents always were like, she's so good at singing, and for me, it was always like, oh, like stop. But it was ironic because
Wait a
like,
minute, you're already good at singing.
no.
and
But
you say
she's very like classical and like Davichi kind of singing.
And
they-
like she's the one that kind of like has
She
the
belts
high
so
notes
easily.
and the belts.
Yeah, I think she's a better singer than I am, but she gets nervous. Like she can't perform on stage.
Oh, I see.
So it's like if she has 100% talent, my parents say like she only shows like 80% if she has to
80%.
perform.
But
But I
what
only
about
have like
you?
70% talent, and then when I'm on stage, I'm like 100.
Oh,
So I think that's the difference. I'm not as good as her in singing, but
Mm.
I think that's the difference.
Right.
와, 대단하다.
Wow.
That's cool.
So what do you feel? Just like this story. Then.
You know, something like this actually happened with my sister.
Oh, be
So
honest.
sad.
Wait,
So-
your sister's boyfriend fell for you?
Oh,
No,
no,
the
no.
other way around.
Oh, no, I wouldn't know. It was like in middle school.
Okay.
It's similar to this. It was in middle school, and like we went to this community basketball game thing, and there was like this like oppa, and like he was talking to me, and I was like, oh my
Opa
God,
at the commune
why is
ball.
he-
Community basketball.
Commie ball. What is that? Anyway, then so he was talking to me. I'm like in middle school, so I'm like, wow, like is he interested in me? And I was like so happy. And then later he was like just asking about my sister. And he was just trying to like talk to my sister
Trying to
through
get to your
me.
sister.
Yeah.
Then did he kill him?
Nope.
Okay.
Did you throw a
How do
basketball
you-
at his face?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Did you want to throw a basketball at his face?
Yeah, I did.
So how do you deal with this? Then?
I mean, I was so young, and I just met that guy, so it didn't really bother me. But like, I'm like happy when my sister is pretty, you know.
Okay,
like,
then let's do this the other way around, okay? What about you brought your boyfriend to your house and met your boyfriend met your sister as well, and you can tell that your boyfriend is kind of into your sister.
Okay.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
That is so bad.
Because that's what's happening here,
They're
right?
cut.
Worse than a penthouse.
They're canceled
Right?
immediately.
That is exactly what's happening in this story.
That is
What,
terrible.
what would you guys do?
That's a terrible boyfriend. to
You gotta
start with.
get right.
Yeah.
We can start there, right? It's just that, you actually maybe didn't meet like the right person before, and that's why that kind of stuff is happening, right?
I mean, in movies, there's always like the husband cheating with like their wife, sister kind of thing.
Yeah.
I
That's
guess.
Korean
What kind of
drama.
movies are you watching? I don't see those.
Like Korean dramas.
Yeah.
Oh, it does, right?
Even like American dramas too.
Even American dramas, that's true.
I think, like Kate say, I think Kate is a very good example here. In this situation, we just need somebody to be like Kate. Think about finding your own 장점 and 단점, pros and cons,
Yeah,
right?
that's so true.
Even though, yeah, it's true that the sister might be more attractive, maybe use her as a motivation. Like exercise, have a better shape like her, or the other way around, try to find your good thing, the pro.
Right.
Yeah, like your brain,
So are you saying you're smarter than your
personality.
sister?
If you can't get the physical, get the brain.
Right, that's true.
And is this song any of your recommendations here? No?
Yes, I chose Itzy's 달라 달라.
Okay.
It's like 나는 달라 달라. Like they're like accentuating their difference. Like their being different is a good thing, kind of thing.
Right.
Oh yeah, of course. Everyone being different means everyone is unique, right?
Yeah.
That's really important, I think.
I think we only have time to play one song, right? Do you think
Yeah, we
so?
do, but we
So-
still have like a minute left, so we can talk a little bit more.
너무 좋아.
What about you, Giselle? What would you do?
I don't think I can handle that. I think
Okay.
I would just.
What if you had, let's say, since you don't, let's say you had a sister,
Okay.
a younger sister, and the same thing this kind of thing happened. What would you do? And what would you say?
My personality, if that happened to me, I would just disappear for like a week
From
and party
everyone?
somewhere else.
From the boyfriend?
Both, I think.
Both, I
don't know. I
see.
never had a sister, so I really can't like imagine myself having those kind of issues with.
Right. What if your boyfriend fell for your brother then?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What? I mean, that could happen.
상화점.
Could happen.
Oh my god. I'd never thought of that. But wow.
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 I think the easier way for people who doesn't have siblings to think about it is just think about your best friend liking your sister and so something like that.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So, what I'm going to say is that, what I wanted to point out is that the people that want to stick by your side, they stick by your side.
Exactly.
And the ones that don't, even if it wasn't for the sister incident that happened, they would have left you anyway.
Oh, yeah, of course.
For some other reason as well.
Don't worry,
Maybe.
if your sister's a mint chocolate, not everybody likes mint chocolate. I think we have Giselle reading it, so are you ready for it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do it then.
You'd think it would be great to have a Luna. You'd imagine her taking care of you and doing everything for you. But this is not the case with mine. First, her room is like pigsty.
Pigsty?
Pigsty, literally. But is it? But she wears nice clothes and accessories when she goes out. Maybe that's why she somehow manages to make boyfriends. I wish they knew the real her. Second, she thinks of me as her butler. When she says ramen, I have to cook one for her. When she says water, I have to bring her water. I'm seriously worried who'd marry her in the future. But if she was to get married for real, I think I'd still feel sad. And I'm worried about her future husband at the same time, whoever that may be. Are all big sisters like mine?
Okay, we have a big sister man here. Xander, did you already just answer the question?
No. I think, are all sisters like this? No, I don't think so. But I mean, I think it depends on the girl herself, I think. Not really just a sister.
Right.
Because some girls could be, very diva-ilicious. Some could be very bossy, but some are very nice and helpful.
Right.
So I think it really depends on what kind of sister you have. And unfortunately, you have one. Wait, but her room is like a pigsty, right? So isn't this... Okay, no offense. Isn't that very common for a lot of ladies out there?
Yeah.
What do you think, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay,
half and half.
how clean are your rooms, all of you?
Mine's not clean at all.
Not clean at all.
Okay, clean. There's two definitions for clean. I think mine is like very no germs or dust, but very unorganized.
Yeah. I was going to
That's
say
me.
that.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're the
It's
same.
not dirty. It's just kind of
Messy,
messy, but it's like,
right?
I know where everything is. And that's
그치.
comfortable for me. You know?
Right.
But I
I
like
totally
cleaning
feel you.
once in a while.
Giselle는
Mine's full of clothes, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know where anything is.
oh no.
So I always call my mom. I'm really sorry, mom. I always call my mom when I'm
엄마!
busy, and I'll be like, "Where did you put that?"
And then she's like, open the closet, and it's right there, right?
커서 열어봐봐. 왼쪽에 봐봐. 한번 봐봐.
I
이렇게.
know,
네.
and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know where anything is."
Right. You know
Right.
why? It's because 엄마가 정리해줬기 때문.
I know.
Oh, exactly. Moms are the
did a 정리
greatest.
for me.
They're like the
know.
expert in 정리. I don't know how they fit in 10 stuff in like one small box, right?
Right.
They're amazing.
Right.
It's true.
Anyway, back to the sister thing.
Yeah,
I
na,
think
na, na.
I really think sisters they change in front of boyfriends and husbands. So
Yeah.
they're different in front of like the brothers, right? Usually.
Right, I guess.
아닌가? Like what about you guys? Are you guys different from in front of your boyfriends compared to your brother? Like
Try to remember your own sister because you're the younger brother here.
Yeah.
So think about your own sister. Like, does she change like a lot when she's maybe going on a date or something?
I can't relate to this because I have a sister, but you guys can.
What about you then? Well, you can relate to it because what about, maybe your sister is going out like on a date or something and she looks completely different from what she did.
Like she talks like this.
Oh, right.
I'm like, but I heard stuff that like the way you treat your family or your sibling, it's kind of how you're gonna treat your future spouse. Is that true? Like, do you treat your, like relationship
Do I
like
look
how
like
you
나
treat
갔다
your
왔어?
siblings?
Do
But
you
not
look
when
like
you're
what?
married, but
Do I
even
look
when you're
like-
like dating, Is that true? I don't know.
I don't know. Somewhat it might be because this just shows the values of how you treat other people.
Family, yeah.
So family is someone really close to you. And when
Yeah.
you're dating someone, you get really close
Yeah,
to. So
yeah.
I guess it could show how you treat people when you get really close to them.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But I think isn't that the same for everybody? Like we are all different compared to with our siblings in front of your loved ones. We are more like 남자도 일부러 목소리 낮춰 like 안녕하세요.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
We try to be more
Yeah,
manly.
I heard-
Impressive.
Yeah, I heard that guys try to lower their voice more.
Yeah.
안녕하세요.
Girl, should I talk like this?
And then after a few days, like, yeah, again, back to
Oh
normal.
my god.
Wait, what about you, Giselle? Are you the same in front of your boyfriend, in front of your brother?
I feel like I'm different. Totally.
How?
How so?
I don't know, but I don't change my voices or anything. But I think I act differently.
Are you sure you don't do like, she's
No, I can't do it. Oh my god!
To your brother, to your older brother, you're like 라면 지금 빠.
can-
And
I
then
can
in front of your
never.
boyfriend, like
Never.
I'm going out of my way. 이런 거 아니지?
Somebody like save me. Wow. But I don't think I don't ever change my voice. I feel like, but I change my attitude.
I see. Okay,
Ooh.
I'm gonna come in and save you. What about your brother? Does your brother change like a lot, maybe in front of his girlfriend or in front of
Is
other
he
people
married?
that?
Yeah, he's married.
Oh my god. So when he first dated your in-law, then your sister-in-law, was
How
he
was
very
he?
different?
He wasn't that different though.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, here's the answer for you, listener. Then it seems like every one of our brothers and sisters,
All different. Huh?
they didn't really change that much in a relationship, right? So
Yeah.
your sister is doomed.
No, your sister's
Yeah.
future husband is doomed.
Or that.
아니야. Okay, what? My real answer for you will be, I'll be very honest, okay? 너나 걱정해. Your sister, trust me. Older sisters, they really know how to
Right.
handle. They will survive very well.
Right.
They're the
Yeah.
survivor type.
Yeah.
둘째가 문제야, like us, me as a little brother.
That's
We
true.
have to be careful with ourselves rather than our sisters. 진짜.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, well,
Feel
that
the same
seems
way.
like a problem,
Problem
solved. 너나
solved.
걱정해.
너나 걱정하세요.
We're so nice.
Worry about yourself.
We're so sincere.
I know. I mean, there's nothing you can do about your sister. That's her
That's
life.
true.
That's how she
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I'm pretty
She'll
sure
be
when she
fine.
finds the one that she wants to make,
맞아.
things for and do things for, maybe she'll learn that, sometimes, doing things on your own makes you feel good too, right?
Right. And do you think the boyfriend or the future husband wouldn't know how she is afterwards? Of course he will also
Right,
know.
right,
so don't
right.
worry about it. All right, we have to go into our third story, and I think Kate could read for us, is that?
Me?
Or Giselle? 가위바위보 할래?
Didn't you just say Giselle read the next one?
No,
what you mean here?
Kate,
가위바위보.
read the next
The
one.
one, the
We
one
always
who
go
wins.
Kate, Giselle, Kate. That's what
Okay,
it
then.
is.
What about
Okay.
today? We go Kate, Giselle,
Giselle,
Giselle.
Giselle.
then.
Yeah, KJJ.
I'm not a
Sounds like a
good
good thing.
reader.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we'll have Kate read it.
Okay. I
Please,
shall.
can you read the next message?
About siblings,
Please.
here we go.
I have a younger brother, but we're so different, and we're not on good terms with each other. I really hate to see him. Wow. We've shared different values since we were little, and I've tried my best to not let my parents down as the eldest kid in the family. But my brother befriended the wrong people at school and gave an extra hard time to my parents. And whenever I told him to get a grip, he used to do even worse things. And our parents would just simply tell me not to be too harsh on him. But I don't think this is right. I thought that he would change as he grows older, but he's hopeless. Would there be a way for us to get along with each other like brothers do?
I don't know. Anybody have a younger brother here? No.
Well, I think I'm the only one that has a younger sibling.
Right.
But I don't have a younger brother. But I did have a lot of younger cousins, actually.
Were there any like troublemaker
And-
cousins?
Actually, it wasn't like trouble. But then there's this younger cousin who's the oldest younger cousin out of all the guys that I have. And he is going to a Christian school, right? And he started rapping, like gangster rapping. Actually, this is true story. Hope he's not listening. Anyways, yeah, he actually started gangster rapping like a few years ago. So he talks about these things that isn't even true about him. Kind of like,
It's fake.
yeah, all fake news.
He's
Like,
posing.
I went to the prison and I came up with this.
something like that. Yes, exactly.
But like they've never been to prison or
Yes,
something.
and he's young, he's a kid. I think he's younger than
Wait,
Michelle.
one more
or
time,
something.
Xander?
I went to the prison and I came out with like, I don't know what, everything. I had 10 girlfriends and I divorced with 9 wives and blah, 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 blah.
Oh my god.
10 girlfriends and 9 wives.
I just think it's funny he said I went to the prison. Like there's one.
prison.
Like there's one.
Like you're playing 모두의 막 like the what do you
Yeah,
call
yeah.
that? The board game, right? Let's say
Yeah.
the board game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
Like
guys
go to
talking
jail.
about? I don't know that one. Oh, is it the Monopoly kind?
Yes,
Yeah,
because
Monopoly.
Monopoly you go to jail, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is
And
it?
you would call it the jail because that's the only jail. you
Yeah,
have.
yeah, yeah. It's like the jail on the block.
Now I gotta play that game.
Right. Anyway, yeah.
So what about your cousin who was doing the
Yeah,
gangster
so
rap?
he was supposed to work more and he was supposed to, I guess, study more, but then he got
Right.
into rap and then after that he kind of gave up going to school
Oh
and
man.
right, and that's when he started kind of living with my mom and dad.
Oh,
And I think he's doing a lot better as he grew up.
Oh.
So I think this kind of stuff
Yeah.
in high school, if he's meeting the wrong friends, you could tell him to stop meeting the wrong friends,
Right,
but then
but they
you
won't
can't-
listen.
You can't really stop him.
맞아.
Right.
It really
Yeah.
takes them to realize. I really agree with you. I don't know why. I don't have a brother, but why do I remember? Okay, my best friend's brother. Now that reminds me, he was the craziest thing. He would do like the craziest stuff in school. You would like, what the? Because he would like spray paint around the wall in the school
Oh no.
as a demo. We were like, what's wrong with? We don't understand what's going on with him.
Right.
But I mean, at the end, when he became older, he kind of realized, even though it's a bit too late, we already thought he was crazy, but I think time would tell, and not all the brothers actually get along well. I realized that.
Right.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
glad that
that's
our
true.
siblings were getting along well. But I mean, do your best. Honestly, I don't want to be mean, but I don't blame yourself. I blame your parents more. They spoiled him with that. Really,
No,
seriously.
Don't blame
No.
anybody.
Actually, what I was looking at is, the friends that you make in high school and when you're younger does have a big effect on your life is what I read.
Yeah.
And from the readings that I read, because my friend is teaching like kindergarten in Korea, and he's always studying like children's psychology all the time. And he's always telling me about the books he read, and he's always giving me like summaries of the books. And he says that some people believe that the parents don't really have much to do with your personality and how successful you're going to be in the future. But it has more to do with what kind of a neighborhood you live in and what kind of people
surrounding environment.
Your peers.
Yeah, because you spend so much time in school. Too.
Yes, that's what I heard is that your peers have a long-lasting, life-affecting like change on you. More than your parents. Way more than your parents.
Because the same parents raised these two brothers, you know, but they're different.
Right.
Oh man,
But
so
I feel
don't blame the parents. Yes, Giselle.
If you want to be like a good brother, I think, like, I don't think it's a good idea to be so hard on his brother.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, even you say that parents were wrong, but then, I mean, how can the parents control every part of their life like friends,
Exactly.
right? Something like making friends. If you start controlling what kind of friends your son or your daughter makes, that's when it's going too much overboard.
Yeah, just be there for him and like make opportunities to like communicate more and like make him open up to you.
That's true. They might rebel more, I guess.
I know.
If people try to stop him.
Okay, so not so harsh, but then still do not say anything.
I think
Give
you
him
should say
advice.
something. Yes,
Right.
of course. Definitely say
Definitely.
something. You probably can't physically, tear them apart.
Yeah.
But then, you would, kind of give them like an alert, like
Give
in
an
their
advice.
system. When they're maybe going to do something too bad,
Yeah.
maybe he'll remember that.
He'll realize
oh, my
it.
brother said not to do,
careful.
not to get in too much
Yeah.
trouble with these guys. So maybe
맞아.
he'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna go home,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
But that's all you can hope for. You can't be
Yeah.
there at the actual spot to
Exactly.
refuse for him.
Hopefully he won't realize when he's in the jail.
Right.
Yeah. I think he'll change.
Doesn't go to jail, okay?
Yeah, he won't. He won't.
He won't.
I know.
He won't.
All right, thank you so much because it seems like today we can relate a lot to this topic about siblings. And the main point today is all the siblings out there, please cherish each other.
Right.
Because in the future, after our parents are gone, that's the only family we have left.
Oh, that's so sad.
So cherish each other and
Sister.
Yes.
Remember to text
love
each
each other.
other.
Yes.
I love you, Max.
Love you, Susie.
Yes.
okay,
I love
so
you,
this is gonna
Joanne.
hear about you talking to her about her person.
Oops.
Just kidding.